Hello traders, and welcome to Trading the Trend. I am Dennis, and this is my weekend look at the market trends for a week ending September 29th. We made it through the end of September, weakest month of the year traditionally for stocks, and yet we're at all-time highs. Right now I'm looking at the weekly chart, and you can see this thing just going back to the beginning of 2016. This market has just been non-stop to the upside. I mean, you've had a few pullbacks, but especially since the election, this thing has just continued to move a straight line up. I mean, it's not gone parabolic either. It's just continuing along the same trajectory that we saw from back here. So we're just in a steady gain, and you would think that something's got to give here, but until it does, we'll just profit from it. And if you look at the other areas, Dow same way, just continues to move higher. NASDAQ same way, all-time highs. Every market, the only areas of the market that are really hurting right now, and they're only hurting a little bit, are things like utilities. That's where people don't normally run for safety if they think the market's going to roll over. Well, people are taking on risk right now, and they're leaving the utilities alone, and the utilities are down, which is usually a good sign for the more risky areas of the market to go up, and that's what we're seeing here. Other areas to look at, the dollar index, 3 up weeks in a row. We did get a little bit of a pullback, especially on Thursday. Saw a couple pin bar reversals on some of the Forex currencies. On Thursday, we'll have to see if there's any continuation there. But U.S. dollar's up 3 weeks in a row, and it looks like it's trying to end this down move. We haven't totally gotten there yet, but we're really close. If it can come in here a little bit, this area around 93 here on this chart seems to be an important area of it was support, and now it's overhead resistance. If you can get a significant close above 93 next week, then I would say this down move is over, and then we'll just have to watch and see just how far the dollar can move up for us from here. Right now, we're kind of at that coin toss, whether the dollar moves up or down from this point. Next area to look at will be oil. Oil is trying to get above 52. That was up quite a ways and then pulled back late in the week, but still 3 good, or actually 4th good up weeks in a row. We're back above 50, and we've stayed there for 2 straight weeks. That's always a good thing. This area from 54 through 55 is going to be the next big area to test if we can get up there. A lot of overhead resistance there for oil if it's going to get out of this back and forth consolidation it's been in for quite some time. Energy stocks are enjoying this run. The XLE, Spider Energy sector, is now 6 up weeks in a row. So we've clearly have broken this downtrend. This market has been in definitely a bear phase for the entire year, and now we're starting to see it come out of that. So we'll notice how strong this uptrend is. Next time we get a pullback, we want to see a pullback with a higher low from this low, and then breaking above this high again, and you'll know you'll be off to the races. Next thing I'm going to look at is gold. Gold, while oil is moving up, gold is moving down, and of course we saw the U.S. dollar is doing well, and usually when the U.S. dollar is doing well, gold will be moving in the other direction, and that's what you got. 3 down weeks in a row after we're getting close to a breakout above this high over here. Didn't quite get there, pulling back. We're still got a higher low at this point. As long as we stay above this low here, we're in pretty good shape. That would be a pretty good pullback if we were to get all the way down there to that 1210 area. So we'll keep watching this and wait for some kind of reversal. Right now, gold and silver, they are on their way down. Same situation for silver. Same situation with the gold miners, although the gold miners aren't moving nearly as much, which might be a good thing. Last one to look at is Bitcoin. And, of course, we had the huge 2 down weeks. We're kind of like Nowheresville last week, and then this past week, a good up candle. So when you look at the reversal from way down here to where we are now, I mean, that's a pretty healthy up move we've had. So actually, I kind of like to look at this one on the daily. You know, we've had this big down move thanks to China. But then you had your final down move candle, which was the largest candle in the down move, which is common. And then you get your reversal candle. And then now the trend's been changed. Now we're heading back up. We made our low, and then we made a high, and then a higher low. And now we're making a higher high. And you could actually call this little 2-day pullback a higher low before we moved up again. So the cryptos are looking pretty good. Bitcoin is looking strongest, followed by Ethereum. Litecoin is the other one I follow. It got hit the hardest from all this China talk. It's coming up, but it's got a lot farther to recover. Bitcoin will probably be at all-time highs before Ethereum or Litecoin get there. So Bitcoin continues to be the big player in the cryptocurrency market. I am a long-term bull in this market. There's absolutely no reason to think that this isn't going to continue to move higher, but it is highly speculative, and it's basically money that you could either bury in the ground for an emergency or drop some of it into some cryptocurrency. I choose to put my buried money into cryptocurrency and to see what happens. And right now, I'm pretty happy with this move we're having. Anyway, that's what I got for you for this week. Hopefully, everyone has a great weekend, and I will catch you later.